In this video, I'll show you how to make handwritten animations using Canva. Let's get into it. First thing you want to do is select the appropriate color for your canvas or your whiteboard in this case. So you can click on the color palette or the background color and then choose the appropriate color. In my case, I'll leave the color as white for this demonstration. Right, and then the next step is to add text to our board. So let's go to text and then we can click on add heading and then we can type something in there. So type whiteboard tutorial. Right, that looks fine. So we need to decrease the size of our text just a bit. So let's complete all the way down to, yeah, that looks fine to 80. And then let's change the font style. Click on that on the font selection menu, and then we'll be looking for Comic Sans. Yeah, this one. Let's select Comic Sans, and it looks perfect in our board. Right, let's move it up a bit. Right, so now what we want to do is to animate the text. Right, so we'll get the text selected. You can click on animate, right, and then make sure here on the animation menu you have text selected, and then let's select typewriter as our animation style, and make sure you select under the menu, select animate on enter. Okay, so the next step, you need to navigate to the elements section, and here we need to search for hand plus writing on a whiteboard. So we can type hand writing marker. Right. Okay, and if you are on Canva Pro, what you can also do is come to this part of the menu and filter based on cutouts. This will give you only the cutouts, right? And then let's see which ones are available. Yeah, that's the list of our available ones. So I think this one will fit perfectly for our example. So we need to drag the cutout and align it with our text. Yeah, that looks fine. So as you can see, it's kind of behind the text. So to bring it to the front, you can right click on the menu, right, and go to layers, and then click on bring to front, right. So that looks fine. Now we need to make sure it's aligned with the text. Yeah, that looks good. So now what we want to do is to animate the end that's writing, right. So we click on the end and then click on animate, and then when this menu comes up, you click on create animation. So to create the animation, you click and drag, right? Click on your mouse and drag. So let's do this. Right. That looks fine, but the path is not what I want, right? So I want it to stop moving when the text also stop. So to create a new path or to recreate a path, you simply click on delete path. So let's start again and try that once more. Yeah, that looks fine. Now it stops there. So we're gonna change the animation style to steady, right? And then as you can see, the text is a bit faster than the end. So we can adjust the animation speed of our text there. Go back to animate. You need to select the text, click on animate, right, and then we come here under the speed. We can adjust it, just slight adjustment should do it. Still a bit faster, so you adjust it until you get the perfect match, right? So you need to adjust it until you get the perfect match. Okay, so what we can do, we can try adjusting the speed on the end, just increase it a little bit. Tutorial. Yeah, that looks fine. Now this matches, it does look a bit better, right? So that's how you adjust the speed. So you can play around with the speed on the text or on the end until you feel like it's a good match. So we're good. Okay, just as an icing on the cake, right, we can add sound to the animation. So we can navigate to elements, right, elements, and then we can search for whiteboard marker again, right, but this time we want to filter based on the sound, so you navigate to audio, right, and then you choose the appropriate one here. So this one, I think it sounds like the perfect one, so that's the one that I will use. I'll add it to my track, right, and then track it all the way to the beginning. Alright, so once you are satisfied with your video or your animation, you can then just download by clicking on share and then choose download, and then you can download it as a video. That's it in a nutshell. Comment down below, tell me what you think. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Cheers, and catch you on the next one.